Hello everybody and welcome back. Mr. Obviously Insane here with some more Kingdom Come Deliverance. Episode 28, I think. We're getting up there. Anyways, picking up where we left off last week. We are, I think, heading for Sasau now. We need to go have a chat with the people down there and hopefully maybe find a priest at the same time. At least that's the plan. But do appreciate everyone still coming and hanging around, watching the episodes week to week. That's awesome. And stick around the end. I'll go over a little bit what we're going to kind of do next week. So I hope you do enjoy. Alright then. Let's get our horse and head for Sasau, I guess. Sir Han, what are you doing here? They're sleeping in your bed? Well, thank you, good sir. Alright, so we'll head for my marker. And see if we can hopefully find a priest, too. Kinda hoping for 2-in-1 here, but we'll see. Let's see. Hopefully this dude is pretty easy to convince. 'Cause, you know, really wouldn't want to kidnap him. But we are desperate, so if I have to knock him out, I suppose that's what I'll do. Yeah, I'm always hesitant of the things that are along the roadway. You just never know when you're gonna get jumped in this game. Alright, excuse me, lads. Just passed through anyways. Pretty sure I'm going in the right direction, but I guess we'll find out. No thanks. Right on. No one's gonna remember me at all. Alright, how are we doing on fuel stomach? Alright, we should probably eat. That's fine. Alright, there you are.
Do you happen to know the whereabouts of Konrad Kieser?
But of course, he's staying with our local custodian. That's the big house in the courtyard by the monastery. God be with you.
Thank you very much.
I can't. I just can't.
I've come to ask for help.
Again? Such trying times we live in. God is testing us all. So what is it you need?
Their lordships have laid siege to Talmberg, and the brigands have wounded Sir Divish and many other people. I'm to ask if the monastery might send someone to help.
Sadly, I can't assist you. I have many needy folk right here requiring my constant care. I can't just leave them.
And what if I helped you out here? You'd have more free time, and there's a wounded nobleman at Talmberg who needs a proper physician.
Yes, then I'd be willing to go, but not until everything has been put to rights here first.
Very well. Where should I start?
Talk to Johanka. She knows what's needed.
Take
Yeah, I had a funny feeling that this would be a twofer. But if we can get him. Alright. Johanka. Johanka. Where are you, dear? There you are.
What's happening here? Oh my god. Philip and... they're all...
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
Actually, I had no idea.
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying to keep things under control since Skalitz was raised. Just the two of us.
So can I help at all?
Certainly. We can always use an extra pair of hands here. And it's been like that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Ratai unconscious and I needed a healer. How is everyone holding up? What can I do?
Holding up? People here are dying, usually needlessly, and I can't do anything about it. We don't have enough food or space or anyone who's willing to help us.
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing these people? You've got scholars all around you.
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God. Nicodemus is trying, but everything he knows is from his books.
Can I have a look at them myself? I know a little about healing.
Do you now? And what would you do if you burnt yourself at the forge?
First, you have to cool it down with water. Marigold ointment helps, and it's better if you don't bind it and let it breathe.
You do know what you're talking about. Looks like blacksmiths know about more than just pulling teeth.
Pulling teeth? Nothing to it. As long as you don't squeeze the pincers too hard and crush them.
Well, go and see if anyone needs anything. Just don't go pulling anyone's teeth.
Doesn't the monastery care for them?
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep, but I wouldn't say they help exactly. More like they just tolerate us.
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive, maybe, but convalescents need feeding up.
Maybe if I brought some meat, some game, that would strengthen them up.
That would be a great help.
Anything else you need?
Look around.
Well, it is a little crowded.
Crowded? I've had to leave some of the sick lying in the open air, even at night. And have you seen what they're lying on?
I'll try to negotiate better conditions with the monastery.
I tried that, out loud. They just nod their heads, but don't move a muscle.
Very well. All right, that's all I need to know.
Look, Henry, I know I can speak harshly, but I'm at the end of my tether. Last week, Bohuslav died. Maybe you knew him. And nobody even blinked an eye. We desperately need help.
I'll do whatever's in my power.
Take care.
Please, help me.
Man, that's rough. Alright, well, let's take a look. Wait, Matthias is here?
These wounds have been well taken care of. Everything here is fine. He's not reacting. But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. I have to ask Johanka.
What will happen to my family?
Okay, so that's Thomas.
Philip, from Skalitz. I don't see any wounds, but he's shaking terribly. Everything here is fine.
What are you doing here?
You look all right.
Please,
Mostly,
help me.
but my leg still hurts.
Did the Cumans wound you?
That's what I tell the ladies. Truth is, I did myself a mischief while I was running away.
And do they rebandage it for you?
Stay here.
Occasionally. They told me they don't have enough bandages.
Well, that's no use. Those bandages need changing. I'll get some.
Take care now.
Alright, so I need to find you some bandages.
I can't stay here.
What are you doing here?
You're not from Skalitz?
No, but please help me. I can't stay here.
What happened to you?
I was working on the building when the scaffolding up by the roof collapsed underneath me.
Well, and you're very lucky you survived at all.
Yes, that's what everyone tells me. But it's no use being alive if all I can do is lie here like a wet sack of barley.
Well, you're pretty battered, but I don't see anything that a few weeks' rest can't fix.
Weeks? Oh God, I have to get back to work sooner than that.
What's the problem? Why can't you stay until you heal?
I have a family. I'm poor. It's only thanks to the building work that we can survive. And the master told me if I don't come back in a few days, then I shouldn't come back at all. And where can me and my wife go then? Who'll take us in? We'll end up living in the woods, where any bandit or ruffian can set on us.
Is there anything I can do to help? It looks like they took care of your wounds.
When I was little, my father got trampled on by a horse, and an old hag from the village gave him some kind of purple herbs for it. And he got better very quickly.
And do you remember what the herbs were?
I don't. But there's supposed to be the whole cursed knowledge of the world in this place. Something has to be written about it. A herbarium. Anything.
I'll try to find something.
Thank you. Thank you.
Take care now.
Alright, so I need to get some healing herbs for you. Bandages for the other dude.
Everything here is fine?
Christ above! I can't get a wink of sleep.
What are you making such a fuss about?
A fuss? Because of my leg, I have to stay here for at least another week. Hurts like fuck. And with everyone else moaning and groaning all night, I can't get any sleep.
Maybe I can make you something to help you sleep.
Oh, then for God's sake, do it quickly.
Take care now.
Alright.
He just needs to sleep. You're the one who's in charge of the wounded.
Yes, I'm the infirmarius here. Time was I only had a few elderly monks who couldn't walk to take care of. Now I have this mess to deal with.
Monks so old they can't hold themselves up with their own legs.
Oh, if that were the only bodily function they could control. But I shouldn't talk like that. It's a blessing to live to such an age.
How are the wounded from Skalitz?
Some of them are well taken care of. But others are dying here needlessly. It's a good thing we have Johanka here. I'd never be able to manage on my own.
So you don't normally treat the wounded then?
Well, there were accidents, of course. A broken leg, someone who'd been kicked by a cow or bitten by a goat. But this, I've never dealt with the carnage of battle before.
If only it had been a battle. This was cold-blooded slaughter.
You were there? God be merciful to you and the dead and the wounded.
How can I help you?
Have you talked to Johanka?
I did.
Well, if you know something about it, then go and take a look. However, you don't look like you've studied the Hippocratic arts.
That's true. I'm the son of a blacksmith, but I have been around the wounded before. What do I do if I'm not sure of the treatment?
Come and speak to me. We'll see what we can do.
What do you think about the custodian?
Baron von Berg? Well, he does his job well. He keeps us safe here. And the last time I saw him was when I was rubbing ointment on his rash.
I heard he's been here a lot lately.
That's true. He comes to visit Johanka. But he's never here long, and he always leaves unsatisfied.
Why are they so badly provided for? People are crammed in next to each other, and some have to sleep outside. That can't be good for them. It gets freezing here at night.
I can't afford anything more for them.
How is that possible? You're the infirmarius. You decide how all the money gets spent.
But I have no say in how much money I'm given. And because the abbot's away, it's still the same amount I had when I was taking care of a few old men.
Can't you do anything? Won't the others help?
Unfortunately not.
Can't.
The brothers in the cloister aren't much interested in the external world, and the custodian has enough on his plate with the chaos in the region. Besides, his main concern is the smooth running of the monastery.
And the local custodian? His crew has enough provisions.
I tried him, but it seems he had some disagreement with Johanka, and now he won't give us anything.
I'll try to talk to him. I can't believe your conscience lets you leave the Skalitz locals in such a state.
I know. I'm ashamed. But my brothers believe it's all in God's hands now.
Even so, conditions here seem to me quite unchristian.
You're not the only one.
What happened to Philip?
Philip?
He's unconscious. He's shivering and he has a fever.
Ah, I didn't know that. When he first came here, he was fine. No wounds on him. He was escorting the others. Then he got worse and worse until he lost consciousness entirely. Ask Johanka. Maybe she'll know more.
Do you know anything about herbs?
I'm not an expert, but I know a little something. Is it urgent?
Well, one of the workers who was injured during construction would like to get back to work. He mentioned some purple flowers that would...
Herbs.
Oh, purple herbs that should help.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but you can have a look in the herbarium here. There won't be too many purple herbs for bruises and sprains.
How about some potion to induce heavy sleep?
Certainly. The old reliable.
Reliable?
Some of the brothers like a good sleep, and sometimes that's the only way to get one. I'll show you how.
Thanks.
Alright. Are you going to show me how, or is this something that I gotta go do myself? Alright, well, that's just fleas and warts. That's what I'm getting the lady to make. Ah, yes. The Lazarus potion. Comfrey and Valerian. Alright. Is there no more bandages? Of course I'd be one short, right? Oh, look at that.
What are you doing here?
I have the bandages.
Wonderful. Could you tell Brother Nicodemus?
I can do it myself.
I thought you were a blacksmith.
A long time ago. But unfortunately, I've had to learn a thing or two about the art of medicine since then.
Well, fine then.
Farewell.
Nice.
Can't sleep again.
Now, do I need to talk to you still, or is that it?
What are you doing here?
How are you feeling?
Good. It feels clean. Hope it helps.
It will. Tell them to rebandage you daily. You have the bandages here.
Thank you very much, Henry.
Don't mention it.
Good luck to you.
Ah, now you're done. Excellent. Okay. I need to find ingredients.
What's wrong with that man by the altar? He doesn't look wounded, but he's really pale and doesn't react at all.
He had a broken leg. A bad one. The bone had come right through the skin. We tried to straighten it, but I don't know if we did it right. I'm not holding out much hope for him. I've seen folk in that state before, and it didn't end well.
My God, there has to be something we can do.
And what do you suggest? The monks won't help, and I don't know anyone else who can.
Well, I can try. I'll straighten his leg.
You?
Unfortunately, I've had occasion to try this sort of thing before. You have to place the bones as precisely as you can next to each other. It's hard, but you have to ignore any screams of pain. That's the only way to help him.
Well, fine. Try it then.
One of the sick men, Semek, is complaining about pain and the fact he can't work. He says he...
Semek? Is he one of our people?
No, he's a construction worker. He's bruised and confined to...
Henry, for God's sake, our neighbours are dying here. You're friends. There isn't time to waste on some construction worker's bruises. Oh, honestly, what were you thinking?
Listen, all I need to find out is the name of a herb.
Then go and look it up in a book. You've got your own herbarium, haven't you?
What happened to Philip?
Poor man. There was nothing wrong with him, and now he's getting worse every day.
But do you know why?
Maybe. He didn't run away from Skalitz, you see. He hid for days, among the corpses. If he got poisoned.
But what can we do?
Us? Nothing. Only Father Simon might have been able to save him. He knew a lot about poisons.
And where is he?
You know he left Skalitz years ago.
And does anyone know where he ended up?
If you believe the stories about a wild man in the woods, then Rovnar is the place to go.
Tell me more about the situation here. And how are you doing? You're the only woman here, alone in the monastery.
Some of the monks speak to me, but other people act like I don't exist. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those.
Is the custodian causing you problems?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly strutting around in front of me.
And, what else?
What do you mean, what else? He's invited me to his home.
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help me, and it definitely won't help the refugees.
Why is there a guard outside?
He's here because of me.
Because of you?
Quiet!
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of... But that doesn't matter.
What can you tell me about the custodian?
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. But really, he has a say in pretty much everything, including supplies. And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever he wants.
All right, that's all I need to know.
Goodbye.
Okay, I guess it does look like we have to go back to Rovna. Alright, before I do that, let's hit your leg.
Are you holding him firmly?
Aye.
Done.
There you go. Feel better? I hope. Alright, now where's my horse? I didn't need to come all the way over here, but whatever. Let's see. I'll take you. I'll take you. Okay. I love auto brew. Alright. Now that should be good for you.
What do you want?
Hopefully I have what you need.
Thank you. With any luck, I'll soon be feeling better. If you find the time, stop by to see me in a few days.
Farewell.
Dear Mistress Johanka, I come again in admiration of your selfless dedication. I would like to invite you to a fine banquet at my palace. You certainly have earned What business have you here, fellow? Who let you in?
I'm taking care of the wounded, as I'm sure you're aware.
Ah. Well then, run along and take care of them, and let me talk to Johanka. You're not needed here.
Johanka doesn't need anything from you. Good man.
You will talk to me in an appropriate manner, you maggot. Understand?
I talk to everyone the way they deserve.
Nobody's going to talk to me that way. Lock him up for the night and let him learn some manners.
You've got to be kidding me.
Get out before I break a few of your bones, so you'll remember me for good.
Yeah? Huh?
Put that weapon away, damn it. Don't move a...
Oh, you just shut the fuck up and drop dead, huh?
You've committed a crime and I'm arresting you.
Are you? So say you're dropping dead too. You motherfuckers. Fuck the both of you. Hey, you know what? Thank you, lads. That wasn't confusing, not at all. Low nourishment and like little energy. Alright. Let's go find something to eat. Just trying to get over. Hello, Pebbles. Good boy. Yeah, I'm sure the noble asshole won't mind one bit. Alright. Pebbles, I need to move some stuff over to you, buddy. Pork. I guess they had a stolen bandage. Or I said, I guess I stole a bandage. Alright. I know where I am. Jesus.
Yeah.
I left some of your boys dead back there. Hope you don't mind. Had to go deal with an asshole, though. I suppose we could have been nice, but... Guy's got douche nozzle written all over him. It's lucky I just didn't take him outside and moita his ass. Which I still might do, by the way. Love of God, what have you been doing?
I brought some meat.
Thank you, Henry. Rich food will definitely help.
That custodian Sebastian is really obnoxious.
He can be unpleasant, but in his own way. I don't know.
You can't be serious.
What's that supposed to mean? At least he was here, unlike you, the whole time. And anyway, mind your own business. Goodbye.
Are you stupid? He threw me in jail, lady. Not to mention, I have done everything you asked of me.
What do you want?
I see you look much better.
No, I feel much better. Then I heard it was all down to you. Thank you. If you ever need to know about anything that's going on in Sasau, come and see me. There's nothing much happens here without my knowledge. Thomas is my name. Good luck to you.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna need you, Thomas, but that's quite all right. Right now, what was there to go to sleep?
I can't sleep again.
I feel like choice the prudent choice of your life. It all takes one mouthful. Alright. There we go. Whoever cannot lull themselves or needs to make wounded livestock sleep, and let them brew this, and they shall have peace. Do not drink it often, though, or it may dull your wits. For a crying child, use only a half a dose. Poppy, thistle, and herb Paris. Poppy, thistle, and herb Paris. And I don't seem to have any of it. What is a man to do? 6. I don't see your ingredients, and everything else is lockpicking. Or stealing, so... I'd much rather not. Okay, maybe that is everything I can do here. I don't know. Okay, clean ourselves up a bit.
Enter. Huh? By the horn of Joshua, you startled me. I thought you were urban. What do you want?
Sir, Tobias Feyfar, the master builder and engineer from Skalitz, sends his greetings.
Feyfar? Tobias Feyfar? I've heard of him. He invented an interesting mining machine. What does he need?
Sir, have you heard what's been going on in Talmberg?
I've heard a thing or two. Is it true the castle's been taken?
It has, and we want to take it back. Master Feyfar has been given the task of building a trebuchet, but he's not sure he can manage it.
I doubt it myself. Building siege engines is an entirely different kettle of fish than mining. Damn, I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sigismund's. But that can't be done with a quill and parchment, and I can't leave here right now.
Why can't you leave?
That's a long story. I was a little, more than a little, critical of Sigismund's efforts at Nicopolis. And it might surprise you to know, after that defeat, he didn't particularly appreciate my criticism. Then, when Sigismund abducted the king, I didn't feel too secure in Prague, so I left. Perhaps left is the wrong word. Some might say I was banished. In any case, I went to Bettlern Castle.
They locked you up in Bettlern?
Not quite. It's a royal castle. They leave me to my own devices there. Frankly, this so-called banishment has been a bit of a blessing. I have peace and quiet to attend to my opus and a band of able assistants. Although I have lost quite a few of my patrons, thanks to all this unrest.
And why are you here in Sassa?
To be honest, I need the money.
Money, sir? You don't seem like a man who lives in want.
Dear me, no. I don't need it to support myself. It's to fund my opus. That's why I agreed to help with the construction of the monastery. So you see, I can't simply take my leave.
What is it you're working on, sir?
Belli Fortis, a great book of war machines and weapons, my opus magnum, my legacy. All you have seen here are but snippets of my great work. Mark my words. One day, our whole world will be run by machines and inventions not yet dreamed of.
Of course. Any day now, they'll plough our fields and milk our cattle.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking aloud about things for battle. Could I help you escape, perhaps?
Who says I want to?
But you said you couldn't leave, sir.
Young man, I can't leave because I gave my word I'd help with the building of the monastery here. And my word is my bond. I have no intention of sneaking away like some criminal.
Who do you work for here?
My contract is with the abbot himself, but I discussed the work details with Carol, the monastery's master builder.
Could I not just pay off the master builder for your services?
I doubt it. Carol is only interested in the construction. As long as he has the money to pay the craftsman's wages, that's all he needs.
Ah, as long as he has enough for wages, you say?
Yes. What are you thinking?
Couldn't Carol be persuaded somehow? After all, the defence of the province is at stake.
I realise that, but Sassa Monastery has always kept its neutrality. What's more, the abbot isn't here at present, and without his permission, Carol won't be persuaded. But I might have another idea.
What do you suggest?
Carol received his commission in writing. If you found it, we could copy the abbot's seal and signature on our own document.
That's a curiously interesting idea.
My inventiveness has many applications. I could be back here before the abbot, so he won't even know I was gone.
How do I get my hands on the commission?
It will be somewhere in his quarters. You'll need to get it quickly and put it back before he notices it's gone. I suggest waiting until evening. That's when Carol usually goes to the tavern to play dice. He's fond of his dice. Maybe you can take advantage of that somehow.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
As usual, we have a couple options. Alright. Am I nodding off, though? Do I really have that much energy? Yeah. Thanks to those dicks. Yeah, a bit of a waste of the marigold, but whatever. Alright. Where'd this thing be? Okay. Too difficult.
What the? He's stealing! Watch out! A thief! Help! Arrest that thief! I see a thief! Guard!
I'll slaughter you.
You've got to be kidding me, right? Henry, move! Pull your fucking weapon out! Oh my god!
Gone weak at the knees, have ya?
Fuck. Things are turning nasty around here.
I don't know where you came from, but...
Go!
Good lord. All that for nothing. I want my arrows back. Those are the ones that, like, bounced. Alright. Can we move some of the stuff to the horse? And say that didn't help me. Let's try and have a chat with this dude.
God be with you.
I'm helping at the infirmary now, and I came to...
Ah, and how is Johanka? Do you know her well?
Yes, I do.
Good, good. Does she ever talk about me?
I'm mainly here for supplies and to talk about the state of the wounded from Skalitz. They need blankets, food...
Well, that's not my problem. Let the infirmarius take care of it.
His hands are tied. Until the abbot comes back, he can't get anything.
And why should that interest me?
Because I'll pay you.
For supplies? But of course. That will be...
Oh, come off it. You get your supplies from the monastery for free. No one will bat an eyelid if you ask for more. Blankets can get chewed up by mice. Food can go off.
Yes. These things happen, certainly. And as long as the monastery needs my protection, they'll have to put up with it. Goodbye.
Do 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 do.
What? Help! There's a corpse here.
Yeah, there's lots of them.
Over there. My God, there's a corpse.
I would much rather have not been seen by that last dude, but I think we'll be okay. Just go wash some of the blood off, and I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Can't get on the horse when we're overloaded.
Move a finger. No!
Don't move a finger.
Gotta be kidding me, right?
Surrender.
How do any of you know that this is possibly me? This is so annoying.
You there, stop! Surrender!
Come on.
I'm not needed here.
Am I missing something here? Alright. Not it. Alright. That's fine. Let's go have a chat with that dude now. Barring there's no guards to mess with things here, but you never know. Get my arrow back. Alright. Got what you need. Let's go, Mr. Kaiser.
Greetings. What business have you?
I've got that commission.
Not so loud, for heaven's sake. Show it here. The very thing. Go to the Sasau scribe and say to him the fox isn't half as clever as he thinks. Then he'll do as you ask.
Is that a password?
Just so. He insists on it. Don't forget to repeat it verbatim and aloud. Then all you have to do is take the new document to Carol and tell him a messenger brought it.
All right.
But most importantly, do it quickly and put the commission back immediately. Carol's no fool. If he can't find it, he'll put 2 and 2 together when you bring him the new document, and the game will be up.
Alright, well let's just hope he doesn't notice it. Well, it's gone then. But I think we'll be okay. I love how it's like you're in a private area, but it doesn't do anything about it. Alright. Wait, where's my horse? Alright.
Yeah.
Still gotta ride into Sasau. Okay. Well, it hasn't gone as smoothly as I'd like, but you know. Things had to be done. Some people had to die, apparently. I mean, it didn't help that that wanker threw me in jail, but, you know. We took care of him. After we got what we wanted out of him first, you know. Because that's how you do it smartly, folks. Alright. We have been here before, too. Hello, bailiff.
God be with you, good sir.
I have a message for you.
Hmm?
The fox isn't half as clever as it thinks.
What?
The password about the fox?
What in heaven's name are you blabbering about?
Konrad Kieser sent me.
Why the hell didn't you say so?
That sod. He deliberately lied to me to make me look stupid.
Well, never mind. What do you want?
I've got this document here, and I need to have a different one drawn up with, the same signature and seal.
So Konrad is still up to his old tricks. Give him my greetings. Let's see it then. All right. Give me an hour. And I hope I won't have problems on your account. May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah, old energy's not doing too good. Alright.
Is it done?
Here you are. And pass on my best to the old dragon. Farewell.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Alright, so I have to go put the forged one back in his room, and then we have to go and have a chat with him and show him the new document, so that we can take the dude to Talmberg. But I think before I do that, I'll put the old one back, and then I think I'm gonna go check for that priest. Because we gotta go do that. Nope.
Surrender!
Nope.
Yeah.
I'll slaughter you.
Yeah.
Okay. Swing and a miss. Alright, get off the horse.
What's the matter? Come on!
I just don't want to miss again. I don't have that many arrows.
Ow.
Doesn't say.
Yeah.
That certainly isn't awkward, not at all. Oh, look, there's my arrow. Doesn't say. What are the odds that I'll find it? Very good.
Yeah.
Alright, hopefully we've killed all the guards now, and I don't have to deal with any more people. Where am I going?
Yeah.
Alright, wash myself up. You say no one notices a thing. Alright, I will have a chat with you, Carol, in a second. Well, maybe a little bit longer. We gotta go for a ride. A long ride. But I think that's where we're going to wrap it up for this week. Still no priest, unfortunately. That episode got a little out of hand. A little murdery, maybe? I don't know. We did what we had to do. I think we'll be okay. But we do have to find a priest. So we'll do that next week. And I think after this series, when we do wrap things up, I think I'm going to do a Stray playthrough. I think that's what we're going to do. So if you guys are interested in that, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. And as always, do appreciate everyone coming and watching. Until next time, folks, as always, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.